Government responses to social movements. This topic explores how different branches and levels of government have responded to movements advocating for greater civil rights and liberties. The government has responded to social movements through legislation, executive actions, judicial decisions, and bureaucratic regulations. The response depends on political, social, and historical contexts, often shaping the effectiveness and outcomes of these movements. Congress has played a major role in responding to social movements by passing key laws that protect civil rights. Civil rights movement from the 1950s to the 1960s. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 banned discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin in public accommodations, employment, and education. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 eliminated literacy tests and other barriers that prevented African Americans from voting, allowing federal oversight in voter registration. The Fair Housing Act of 1968 prohibited housing discrimination based on race, religion, national origin, or sex. The women's rights movement brought significant legislative changes. Title IX of the Education Amendments Act of 1972 prohibited sex-based discrimination in federally funded education programs. And earlier, the Equal Pay Act of 1963 aimed to eliminate wage disparity based on gender. The LGBTQ+ rights movement also saw pivotal legislative milestones. The repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell in 2010 allowed LGBTQ+ individuals to serve openly in the US military. Additionally, the Defense of Marriage Act, or DOMA, was overturned in 2013 and 2015. The Supreme Court's decision in Obergefell v. Hodges in 2015 allowed same-sex marriage nationwide. The disability rights movement achieved a landmark victory with the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, of 1990. This act prohibited discrimination against individuals with disabilities in employment, public accommodations, and transportation. The President and executive agencies have responded to social movements through executive orders, federal enforcement, and bureaucratic regulations. Civil rights movement. Executive Order 9981, issued in 1948, saw President Truman desegregate the United States military. In 1957, President Eisenhower sent federal troops to Little Rock, Arkansas, to enforce school desegregation after the Brown v. Board of Education ruling. Women's rights. Presidential commissions on women's rights were established by JFK in 1961, which helped shape policies advancing gender equality. LGBTQ+ rights. Executive Order 13,672, issued in 2014 by President Obama, expanded protections for LGBTQ+ federal workers. The Supreme Court has played a critical role in shaping government responses to social movements through landmark cases. Civil rights movement. Brown v. Board of Education in 1954 declared racial segregation in public schools unconstitutional. Loving v. Virginia in 1967 struck down laws banning interracial marriage. Women's rights. Roe v. Wade in 1973 established a woman's right to an abortion under the right to privacy. This landmark decision was later overturned in Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization in 2022. LGBTQ+ rights. Obergefell v. Hodges in 2015 legalized same-sex marriage nationwide. Additionally, Bostock v. Clayton County in 2020 ruled that workplace discrimination based on sexual orientation or gender identity violates the Civil Rights Act. Federal agencies and state governments have also played a role in responding to social movements. Affirmative action policies are enforced by the Department of Education and other agencies to promote diversity in schools and workplaces. On the state level, some states have passed laws either protecting or restricting rights related to movements. For example, restrictive voting laws were enacted after Shelby County v. Holder in 2013. The US government's response to social movements has evolved over time, reflecting political shifts, court decisions, and public pressure. While many laws and rulings have expanded civil rights, challenges remain, and movements continue to advocate for policy changes.